Maaaa, the Meatloaf! Remember that movie? No, no. Wedding Crashers? No? Okay. Alright, so we're gonna make meatloaf today. Meatloaf 2 different ways, alright? So let me adjust the phone a little bit. Gotta see my face. So, what are the 2 different ways I'm gonna make meatloaf? My Southern Italian way, which my mom taught me. And the other way is gonna be the Asian way. Yeah. Why not? I mean, and this is gonna be a pork meatloaf. You could do veal, pork, beef, all together, all separate. It's how you want it. I really like the taste of pork. I put eggs, hard-boiled eggs in my meatloaf. So that's how my mom taught me. I think it's amazing. I put eggs on everything, so it doesn't matter. You want to put an egg in there, put an egg. If you don't want, you don't want. It's up to you. So I want to show you how to cook a hard-boiled egg. This is very important. Eggs are not easy to cook. So what I usually do is I put a pan on, and I already put hot water on it from the sink. So you're already elevated the temperature. Slap the eggs inside, bring it to a boil. Once you bring it to a boil, shut off the heat, and it should be always covered, right? Once you cover it, leave it on the stove for about 12 minutes. And then you have a perfect egg. Now, how do you peel these, right? A lot of people don't know how to peel these. Very simple. Put it on a little cloth, you know, and give it a couple of shots. Little booty slaps. There you go. Once you get a little booty slap, I mean, pretty much easy, simple, you know, look at that, all right? So, today I'm very relaxed. Just got some physio done, got some massotherapy done over the weekend, got a nice beating, so we're gonna take it down a notch today, you know. I know usually I'm pretty hyper because I want things to go smooth and nice. And I want to show you that cooking can be fun, but also, if you don't have a lot of time, you can, you know, bang things out real good, real quick. So, what are we making? We're gonna be making like an Asian style meatloaf, and we're gonna make my Southern Italian style. So, pretty much, I cooked some garlic in olive oil just to remove that raw taste. I don't like to put garlic in my meatloaf. I find it's a little too harsh, even when it's baked. So, bit of garlic sauteed, egg. Here I put some anchovies, and now I'm gonna put some, this is Asian inspired, and Asian and pork, you know, Chinese and pork goes well together. A little bit of sesame oil, I would say like not even half a teaspoon. Then we're gonna put, where is my, a little bit of soy sauce, a little bit of pepper, and a little bit of fish sauce. So you gotta be careful with these ingredients because they're very, very pungent. So that's we're gonna put now, I say, 1/4 of a cup of breadcrumbs. You wanna use panko, go for it. I don't like panko, I like Italian style breadcrumbs. We're gonna put Italian style breadcrumbs in there. So 1/4 cup. Gonna put some pepper in the Italian one. We're gonna put some salt. Now be careful because already the fish sauce, the soy sauce, and the anchovies are already salty enough. Also, I'm gonna give you a little bit. Be careful with the salt. Be careful. A little bit of salt, you know. This is about a teaspoon. That's enough. And here we're gonna put a little bit more. I would say 2 teaspoons. Granulated garlic, why not? This is magical stuff. Where things get interesting now, okay, is with milk. So, you know what? Let's do this. You know, 1/4 of a cup of milk, I think is fine. We're gonna put milk in both because milk is where the moistness comes. Moist, baby, moist. So, you know, some people actually put the pork and then they put everything in. I just want to show you that you could just do it yourself. Like, put the wet ingredients and everything first, and then you slap the pork in there. All right, pretty wet, pretty wet, and this is why I bought these aluminum forms, because the other day I tried to make it, and holy cow. So we're gonna cut this in half. It's better to be more wet than less wet. I know it sounds bad, but because when it's less wet, less moist, guess what? It's gonna be dry. You're putting this in the oven. Now, a little trick. Actually, I should have done this first and then this after with my hands, because this has all the fishy Asian flavors. All right, this is nice. And you see, I'm gonna show you the consistency is nice and loose. You know, nice and loose, like a nice little putty. All right, let me just wash my hands. And now we're gonna go to the Italian style one. Well, and this one obviously because there is less moisture because I didn't put all those ingredients in there, like the soy sauce and the fish sauce and the sesame oil. This one, you know what? I'm gonna put a little bit more milk. I find that it needs just a little bit more. So now I'm gonna go by eye, you know, just a little bit. That's enough. And another trick is before you assemble your meatloaf, you should just like take a little frying pan, take a little bit, you know, and just put it in and taste it for flavoring. You know? All right, now wash my hands again. So, what are we gonna use? Let's do the Asian one first. So, what are we gonna do now? We're gonna put the bottom first. And I've never actually done it in a pan like this. Usually I just put it on my foil and I make it into a mound, but sometimes it could be a disaster. Now, we're gonna put cheese at the bottom like this. This is gonna be fantastic. And we're gonna put eggs. And now we're gonna pretty much, you know, oh, let me turn on the oven. So the oven, you know, this, I'm putting the oven at 400 degrees, bake, but these small ovens cook very quick. They're awesome. So you gotta be careful. And all right. This is gonna be fantastic. So, you know what? Maybe a little bit more pork would have been perfect for this. Would have been filled all. You know what? I have a feeling there's a bit more here. So there you go. So this guy is ready to go. Now, meatloaf number 2. So I'm going to wash my hands again because there's an ingredient that I love to put in my meatloaf. Usually, the way my mom does it and the way I like to do it is Italian cooked ham, which is pretty much the same thing as a ham. Regular ham, cooked ham. That's it. Sometimes I put prosciutto. And the cooked ham, we call it cooked prosciutto. And then, you know, I got mortadella. All right, so, oh, I already put a bit too much. So, you know, you want to fill the bottom of your pan so everything is nice and, you know, your pan is hidden. There you go. So now, mortadella. Oh, yes. This is going to be delicious. And the trick to meatloaf, let me tell you, it's all about the moistness. I think I said that before. All right, there you go. Put the eggs in there. Put a little space. You could put an extra egg in there. I love putting as many eggs as I can. Just make sure a freaking egg stays in its place. Beautiful. See, this is an easy thing to do. It's taken me what? We're at 10 minutes and we're done. Okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. Like I told you before, it doesn't have to just hide the egg. You know, push it down a bit. Doesn't have to be perfect, but it's gonna be delicious. I mean, in the end, once you remove this from the foil, the pan, it's gonna be fantastic. So guess what? We're gonna put it at 400 in my little beautiful oven, little mini oven. And then look, 10 minutes, 30 seconds. We're gonna, oops. We're gonna be back when it's ready. Give it half an hour, maybe 40 minutes. But I think half an hour is good. All right, see you later.